Hello, friends. We're back. We're watching another episode of Popstar Academy. I'm so excited about this. And especially now that I put out episode 1 and people are commenting and we're having the conversation. And so many people are saying that the series was so good and it made them fall in love with KATSEYE, which is exactly why I'm doing it. I want to watch it and I want to know them better. I'm going to read a few of the comments that people have left on my video. If you have not seen episode 1, go back and watch episode 1 and then continue with us. I think I'm going to be binge watching today, so we might get a few episodes back to back. So MBO4950 said, "Girl, the documentary made me feel different emotions, yet I still want to go through what they did since my dream is to be a K-pop idol in HYBE," which is so cool to me. I mean, yes, one, going through all the emotions and feeling what these idols felt as they were going through their training, I think is so cool, and it's really interesting to be able to put yourself in their shoes. For me, I've been a performing artist. I've been in a pop group for 12 years now. So I've been doing this for a really long time. But even before that, I was a professional dancer. I've had my experience of being at their age and training and being in kind of similar situations. So watching it for me is really interesting to see how similar the journey is for them to what I went through, and then also how many things are really different. Things have progressed and changed and evolved in really cool ways since I was their age. But then also I think other people watching it, people who are younger or people who are now starting their aspirations of becoming an artist or an idol or a dancer or whatever, it's so cool to be able to watch something like this and be now I understand in my brain what it might feel like or what it might be like or what kind of experiences I might have. And specifically to be a K-pop idol, I think that's just so cool. That's such a cool opportunity. So yeah, MBO4950, good luck to you. I hope that you will get to be a trainee, especially with HYBE one day. So on a similar note, Blueprint9776 said, "It's really interesting what goes on in the background of trainees. We're getting to see the sneak peek, right? I also think it's kind of foul that they didn't tell the girls they were going to be on a survival show. I cannot wait until we get to that point in the series where they're now you have to compete in a survival show." What? But in a response to that, Bean Multiversal said, "If they were told from day one of training that they'll be in a survival show, the competition, stress, and pressure would be even higher. If it was a normal training and development process, the trainees can still be real friends with each other because they're judged by their skills and not a popularity contest with audience votes." So I do actually think that companies will take trainees who have been training together for years and then put them into a survival show, right? On Patreon, we are currently watching 16. Because I love Twice, but I was again, I wanted to know more about the individual members and get to know their personalities better. You're seeing contestants there who have been training together for years, especially the older ones. Jihyo was there for 10 years. You know what I mean? You've built relationships with these girls and you've been through it together. Even last year, we watched Last Evaluation, the Baby Monster show, and I kept commenting on how much they were supporting each other. They were working together and I'm really good at this part and you're not so good at that part. Let me help you. And it was so beautiful and supportive to see. Though I'm I can understand not making this a competition right away, especially because the time frame is so short. You don't want it to be super competitive right away because it's going to make it so hard for them to genuinely click. And I said in episode 1, can you imagine being we're in competition, this person, I don't like her, I don't want her to do well, she is my direct competition, and then you both end up in the group and you have to go from being enemies to being sisters. That's really hard. So I get it. I get not telling them right away. I think that's just a extra layer of challenge that these girls in particular have to go through. Bean Multiversal also commented and said, "I personally think that the Netflix documentary will give opportunities to the other girls who did not make it to KATSEYE. Being in the documentary gives them exposure and this could help them to get other projects even if KATSEYE was not for them." I agree with that so much. The couple of missions that I watched from Dream Academy, I'm like, they're so talented. And even in episode 1, I'm seeing girls who are so talented who ultimately did not make the final cut. Like Sophia said, it was just about finding the right puzzle pieces that go together. But it doesn't mean that you as a puzzle piece aren't super, super talented and deserving of being in a group or being successful. So yeah, I do hope that we can see these girls now move on to something else and we can follow their careers as they go on. Again, last year we watched Boys Planet, and then a couple months ago we ended up doing like a whole Boys Planet contestant deep dive, and we saw all the different projects and solo projects and groups and stuff where the contestants who are not in Zero Base One are now doing other things. And I'm like, I've never been like so proud of random debuts before as I was being like, oh, there he is, like he didn't make it to Zero Base One, but now look at him, like so cool. So yeah, I definitely want to see what all of these girls in Popstar Academy end up doing next. ASAB 542 said the series was an emotional roller coaster. I'm not ready, but I am ready. I won't spoil anything, but I don't think releasing this series the way they did is really in the best interest of the girls in KATSEYE. That's actually a comment I've gotten a few times. I obviously am only on episode 2 right now, so I don't know how it's going to play out, but I do find that really interesting. I'm going to read this other comment. BaconX2690 said, I was waiting to see the actual personalities of the KATSEYE girlies. Watching this doc made me love them even more. They were young, emotions were high, it was all new, fast, and intense. It showed conflicts and resolutions, immaturity, then growth. It reminded me of my younger self. So that I think is a really interesting part. And that's why I want to see it. And that's why I'm so excited. Like I want to get to know them, but I don't want to only see their talent, or I don't want to only see the good parts of their journey. You're seeing real human beings, and they might make mistakes and they might do things wrong. They might have like tension between them. Personalities are conflicting, or they might be performing badly and they might be struggling with certain aspects of their artistry or their performance or their vocals or their dance or their whatever. Seeing all of that and seeing how they grow, not just better idols, but better people. That's what makes you like, oh my gosh, I love this girl. I love her so much and I will do anything for her. I think overall, more people are going to love KATSEYE and support them than the handful of people who are like upset about like, I don't know, the dynamics between the members and stuff. So I don't know. I'm interested. I am really only on episode 2, so I have no idea what people are talking about. So I think we should just hop into it. We're going to go and watch this next episode, and hopefully we're going to get introduced to all of the rest of the trainees, because there were definitely some people missing. Yeah, I'm just going to say again, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for watching this and being part of this like KATSEYE journey with me. It literally has changed so much in the space of just like a week. I'm in, absolutely. And let's do it. Episode 2.
We have a new contestant in Switzerland.
I love it. Holy, hold on. Sorry, before I even listen to her talk, y'all, I cannot explain how much I love her specific journey. From my Dream Academy reaction, I was like, she's so good. She has something about her. Her voice is great. She's beautiful, like stunning, but I was so unimpressed with her performance. And that, I'm just being real, her performance was not up to par with the rest of the girls. Even before they flew her in to meet with all the other girls, they had somebody from training and development working with her one-on-one. That is what so much of the music industry, especially the Western music industry, is missing. Labels don't ever want to invest in artist development because it's just so easy to like find somebody who has 1 million followers on TikTok and just give them a record deal and push them out on the radio. Like, it's so frustrating to me. I talk about this all the time. So it's so cool that they saw somebody who's obviously talented and has the potential to be a superstar, and they were like, cool, we will help you get there. Let's do this. I'm not going to be able to get through this episode because I'm going to get so excited and I'm going to keep talking every 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
We invest hugely in the girls that we bring here.
Oh, it's
Being
so
inexperienced,
cute. Love you once, it's time to roll the dice. They literally rolled the dice on these girls. Fuck, and they're winning.
Basically, both artists and athletes.
I say that all the time. We train like athletes. We do.
Much practice, conditioning.
Which is why I hate that people like underestimate pop artists or K-pop artists.
We needed to bring in the right teacher that wasn't going to over-sexualize
Yes,
the girls,
thank
wasn't gonna give us
you.
Daily reminder that you're that bitch.
Yes, you are.
Missy did such a great job forming this team.
If I had to describe me and Missy, I would say like fire and ice. I'm
Oh,
definitely
they're so
the fire,
cute.
but I'm more cold-hearted. So I don't know. Maybe I'm the ice.
This is really special to me. I'm living
Very cool.
my dream through them.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Someone told me the other day that I should work
Over the
with
last few
young
months, we
pop
haven't
groups,
had
and I was
any
like, I would love
eliminations.
to.
If you're good enough, you go up to A. There is no one in A.
Wow.
There is a level A, but no one's in level A.
Wow.
And we know what it is.
A month ago, I was placed in level D, and that was because I needed to get my fundamentals and my basics down.
Dance, vocal, performance, star quality, and their attitude.
Ooh, she's a performer. I keep saying that, but she really is.
So find it.
So get it together.
All three of you, I didn't believe it at all. It felt like nothing, honestly. Let's say they sent you home tomorrow. Would you feel like you could have practiced more? If you feel that, even a little bit, even like a hair, you're not doing enough. Do you think that you should move down?
I don't feel like I can spot perfectly. I land like every 5 times, and then one of them it's like not unsure. But I really love heels.
Yeah.
I worked, and I'm willing to work even harder.
Okay. I want you to stay in heels. I think you're able.
I love it. All
don't
of these
right now.
teachers are so
You
fantastic.
don't right now. Here we go. Go.
Wonderful.
1, 2, yes, 3,
Woo!
4.
Such a
The heels,
performer.
If you have really good technique and you don't have the confidence and you don't have the drive and you're not competitive, you're gonna go right back down.
Yep. You're seeing the different training. Let me pause this because I'm not paying attention. I'm talking too much. The girls who have less training or less technique, if they're just being thrown into doing the same movements, the same choreography, the same everything, that is only going to make them feel smaller and smaller and smaller. You girls do not have as much training, and that's okay. We're all going to get you to relatively the same level, and then you get to compete to see who's going to make the group. And I love that. All right, let's see these superstars. She's so pretty. Hey. Emily, when I watched Dream Academy, I was like, I like her, but I didn't know how I felt. Immediately watching this,
female artists dance in heels.
she's like my top. She's so good.
I just feel good about myself when I dance in heels. Like, I feel empowered, and I feel
As you
like,
should.
beautiful.
As you are. I really love this dark hair. Not that like lighter hair is bad on her, but she's stunning with her dark hair.
Don't be early. Don't be sorry. Just don't fuck up again.
Oh my god, I love her.
5,
I love her
6,
so
7.
much.
Boom. You guys are laughing, but every single time Emily is doing it. And she's getting it every single time. That, how she was doing it every single time and getting it every single time and she wasn't laughing, was why she's so great at dancing.
Okay then. Come
I see
on.
like pop stars like Beyonce.
Vision.
I love Gwen Stefani.
Manifesting.
I just like literally love her.
We are Emily's like LA parents, we say.
That's so cute. They're
since
what?
she was,
Pride
like,
House?
8
Queer
years old,
Pride
and
House.
now
That's what
we
it's called,
say
right?
it's
We
our
met them in
first
LA.
teenager. Can we steal your daughter basically and help her dreams come true?
That's so
She's been out here ever
cute. That's really funny. We were supposed to go to a party
Just
at
sit
their
here and watch,
house.
like, "You're
It
gonna
was
be
like
me one day."
during
She
Pride
used to
Month, I
just,
think.
like,
And we didn't end
talk
up going
about
for whatever
every
reason.
meal
It didn't
every
work
day.
out and we
now
didn't
she's,
go.
like,
I
meal
feel like
prepping
I could have
and
met
just
her.
making it for her to like look out into the crowd and see Jekka and I. You know, I think that would be really. I'm gonna cry.
That's so cute.
The girls don't know it yet, but our goal is to have 20 contestants before we introduce the girls to the public and start the survival show.
Those girls are doing the most intense choreography, and she's trying to hit a bounce. What do I do?
I think if she puts her mind to it and does what she needs to do in practice, she can get there.
We really think it would be a great fit. Why don't you do an audition? And I was like,
There are girls who literally have dreamt of this their entire lives, and then there's someone else who just looks really pretty on Instagram, and she didn't care about it at all. All of this is such a cool experience too. I remember doing my first like professional photo shoot. We were doing a reality show, doing a television show, and then getting to be like on this huge set with like makeup artists and stylists and whatever. It's so exciting.
KATSEYE is like a Swedish fairy to me.
Right?
She's like this sing-song
She's such
of
a
girl.
little
I think she's
fairy. Okay, the light hair, the red is really good for her too, but I do really like her dark hair. She's so cute.
The connection's definitely there.
She's so random and cute. I love her.
There's nothing going on in my face. I'm not performing at all.
That's what I said about Manon when I was watching Dream Academy. I was like, she's doing movements, but she's not performing. But Megan was learning that when she was a child.
2020 vision, city girls winning, coupling bullshit, this sweet.
I'm gonna be crying watching this whole series, aren't I? Because they're so good. I like them so much.
I remember I was like, Megan, you are so boring.
Really?
She keeps evolving. Okay. No, they're already filling it up. Okay, Studio A 1 to 3. 11 to 12.
That's the hustle, man. That's the, hey, we're trying to work hard. We're trying to make this happen.
My name's Israela, but you can call me at Tuesday, 2:30 to 3:30, Studio A.
She's so cute.
The one time when you were supposed to teach me Korean, and then, no, I owe you a Korean lesson. I don't owe you my 30 minutes of vocal A.
Period.
You know, you have that initial feeling of insecurity.
Oh, that's got to be so hard. I think it's going to be so hard for them, but it's going to be hard for her. They've been training together, and now you're jumping in, and you're not even jumping in as somebody who has a lot of experience. Oh, that's so hard. All these girls are best friends, and they got all their inside jokes, and they're all this, that, the other. And you're like, hi, I am new here. The evaluation process is like, how well are you performing, but also how hard did you work from the last evaluation until now? She just moved up to B, right?
and there's so many details that was missing.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot.
Oh God.
The uncomfortable moments that they're talking about.
Oh my God.
So you need to learn from your moment right now.
I love them so much. I love them so much. Let's talk about mental health in the entertainment industry.
Today I had to sit out because
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst.
Really so yeah, sometimes you need to show that love.
Good for her though. Don't push through and make it even worse. You. Oh, her control of her body is phenomenal.
에밀리, 이제 A레벨로 올라가야 될 것 같아요. 연습생들 중에서는 최초죠. 네, 최초로 A레벨로 올라가야 될 것 같은데.
Wow.
Progressing,
That,
being stagnant,
not
and I do have
skill
Adela,
levels.
Emily,
Are
Megan,
you
all
learning and
progressing, where I
growing,
feel
or
like
are you just
Lexi,
sitting where you are and you're
Ilya,
not getting anywhere?
Mark,
Ilya.
Yeah, mine's Ilya. 체크를 그렇게 했거든요.
Ilya is more like a vocalist, more TikToker rather than
Ah.
idols.
또 진짜로 너가 못했으니까 나가야 돼라고 하는 시기가 과연 요번 달에 맞나라는 생각이 좀 들긴 하더라고요.
And they now know the scores and
Yeah.
where they're ranking. I think
What do
then
I
we're
need to
gonna be
work
better
on? What do I
suited to
need to
make an
improve? Give me a
opinion about who needs
chance.
to go home.
Give me a chance to really like, okay, I get it now.
I fractured a part of my foot. And
no.
I won't be able to dance for 6 weeks.
I mean, it's a push. It's a push to develop all of the other aspects of what it is to be an idol, right? That's the opportunity, right? When they're talking about who works hard, who has that work ethic. If you're not doing your dance, how do I now make this? I still need to show you that I'm ready to be an idol. I'm so invested. Oh my God. I just want to go straight to episode 3. I understand now why everyone binge watched. So many people, I just binge watched the entire series and I'm like, already? It just came out. I get it now. I do find it so interesting that they're bringing in new girls like one by one. Manon was there for the evaluation that they did, but she didn't actually join the evaluations. That's months of time that they had been training together already, and she's just jumping in, and there are still other people that we haven't brought in yet. So like, what the heck? The balance of work ethic, who's training hard, who's committing themselves, who's like going out of their way, getting up early, showing up early, staying late, making sure that they book the extra studio time so they can get in. Like, but then do you just have the skills though? There are people out there who can work really, really hard, but if they are not able to pick up the actual skills, the fundamental skills of what they're doing, it's never going to improve. And that, unfortunately, is just the case for some people. Like, how do I say that? It's not about how hard you're working, but it's also about your ability to learn. When I first moved to Toronto and I started taking classes here, and I'm with people who are already professional dancers. They're doing like music videos and like award shows. They're doing all the performances and stuff with these like major artists. They're dancers. I was really only focused on learning how to learn. Everyone else is picking up choreography so quickly. Everyone else is understanding the little details way faster than I am. I'm trying to keep up. I need to figure out, how do I learn how to learn the way that everyone else is learning? Because that's how I'll improve. Having that, there's just so many things, y'all. There are so many elements that go into really being a successful artist, pop artist in particular, that I think people really underestimate. Like earlier when they were talking about dancers training like athletes, and I'm like, I hate how people underestimate, especially like K-pop idols. There's a TikTok that I have on my page. Follow me on TikTok if you don't follow me. But for a long time, so many people were back and forth in the comments because they were talking about athletes versus idols, and like, okay, well, at least these guys work really hard and they train and they have skills and they blah 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 blah. You just like idols because they're pretty and they look good. And I'm like, are you kidding me? The amount of work that goes into being a K-pop idol, and it's not even just your dance ability, it's not your singing ability, it's your personality. It's being able to like give charisma and tell a story with your face and your body and connect with audiences on a personal level so they feel like an emotional attachment to you. Like, it's just, anyway, can you tell that I love this process so much? I love the entire world of performance and entertainment so much. All right, that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna get some water. If you have not had any water, you also go get yourself a drink, and then we're gonna hop into episode 3. Hi friends, I'm back for more Popstar Academy. Did you take a break? Did you get water? Did you use the washroom? Did you get a snack? Let me not say too much though. We're just gonna hop right into it. Let's do episode 3. Big mistake. That's a scary title for an episode.
I'm extremely disappointed in you guys, not only for your actions, but the lack of accountability after.
That was a good intro. I'm sad. I mean, I was already sad, but you know. All right, we got a lot of dance last episode. Let's get some vocals.
Adela and Sophia, they're amazing vocalists.
Oh, Sophia's voice.
So much with my own.
Beyonce take vocal lessons, which means
exactly
the rest of us.
Beyonce still does vocal lessons.
Sophia, every month, she chooses songs that in order to sing it, she has to get better at the song.
Good for her. And her in that lower register is so pretty. Honestly, when it comes to vocal performance, Doja Cat is unbelievable. I don't even love her like that. I don't love her music like that, but her vocal performance, the way that she plays with her voice and where she places it and her diction, everything, I love her performance. I feel like she's a fantastic artist for people to like try to emulate and just understand what she does with her voice.
You're gonna be in that girl group, you're gonna have to sing. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So this is this is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. I can help you with vocals. You help me with performance, because girl, you perform. Yeah. Her vowels are a little round, but not too round, not like cursive. Lazy slur in how she says words, but it's like just sitting behind the beat.
You have a really cool character.
Yes,
to your voice.
that's it.
And you have some natural, really nice textures that we're going to exploit the hell out of.
We
just like,
information.
how committed are you?
Because with a project like this, things can change.
I was brought in because I think as the program evolved,
you
the stressors became
I love it
harder.
so much.
They
Why does
clearly
this make me want to
recognized
cry?
there was a
This
need
part in
for
particular
increased
makes me
mental
want
health
to
consultation.
cry. In the first episode when Missy started crying and it was Like, it's just so hard to be in this industry.
Sometimes it's like
I love this
overwhelming
for
when you have,
them.
like, a lot of girls around you and just want to be alone. That's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
nice. Because if you're out like down here,
Then everyone can see.
Yep. Nope.
Everyone can see you and you're
but
like,
here, you
Don't
can also,
perceive
like,
me.
So that's why people tend to go out.
people go
around
here
here.
and cry.
And cry.
I'm just worried about like my participation here. Surgery would mean that I cannot be here anymore.
Oh my God.
Obviously, that would be really sad.
Sophia is really special. Her self-confidence is there, but she builds
She's
herself up. She takes
really
care of
self-actualized. I love
night,
this
like, before you go
girl.
to bed.
My mother
Wow,
is a
she's so
performing
pretty.
artist from the Philippines. So that's why my mom was really proud of this, because this isn't exactly what she does, but it's still in line with what we both love, which is performing.
Oh, I know she can sing that.
Pitches to spend a little bit more time in it, but you got to figure out a way to breathe out, channel that energy so that when you walk in here, you feel grounded.
Writing.
Is she going to an open mic?
Poetry and just lyrics.
Because good for her if she
So
is.
I thought about going into
Yes!
open mics and
You
learning
guys, I
how
love
to
them
get
so
used to
much.
it.
I love these girls so much. Good for
About,
her.
How when somebody likes you but they don't like you enough and you wish they liked you just a little bit more.
Oh, good for her.
There, I really want to go and see them.
That sunshine looks glorious. Those are geese
Aw.
also. They're Canadian geese.
Scary
And don't get close to them because they'll bite you.
Elimination, like I can't be sent home at all.
Oof.
But I do sense it in the energy that something's about to change. And I don't know what it is, but
That's a good song for her. That's a good song for her. She sounds comfortable.
It's impossible.
She got her spark back.
I'm so happy. She couldn't meet my expectation. Hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
I think we should make their debut as fast as we can. 또 기다리고 또 이러다 보면 이제 이 친구들도 나는 언제 데뷔하나 이러다
Yeah,
점점
yeah.
깜짝거리시거든요. 눈빛에 그게 다 보여요.
There are a lot of things that you just do not learn until you are on stage in front of an audience, on set of a music video, or you are in the recording studio.
Lexi, Megan, Carly, and Adela. And we're actually taking the trainees into the studio to record them on an original song.
Yeah, I was convinced a couple soulmates on my own, that was all I needed.
Beautiful.
I was really surprised, to be honest, because I thought she's on the like weaker side when it comes to vocal. Wow, she was really amazing.
Yeah, because the first evaluation I did, I think she got a 1 and a 2.
Wow.
When I dance to the rhythm and nobody else, nobody.
Her tone is just pretty.
It's got some harmony.
Yeah, let's get some layers in here, bitch. No, solid. Exactly what they're asking for. That's what you're doing. And being able to give layers, the vocal arrangement, your harmonies and your ad libs and your everything. And you're giving different textures, different qualities. Beautiful.
Kicking open the door.
She's in a pocket. Ay, 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 ay.
To meet you. Hola. ¿Y tú por qué hablas
Come on, new girls.
Entonces vas a estar en la casa y ya.
Sí, sí,
me vas a ayudar.
Exactamente.
Porque mi inglés no es muy tan bueno.
Te vas a ayudar.
Oh.
Y Dani también habla español.
Okay then. Oh, she's back. Hey, 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 hey. I love when people look so happy doing what they do. Oh my god.
Today is my first day dancing without my boot, and I'm finally back. I'm so excited.
What's going on with you this week?
Come on, Caribbeans on the show.
What has worked for you in the past that may have kept you motivated, maybe during school or?
Girl, nothing.
Her personality is just so cute.
It's more of me telling a story, being able to show different sides of me.
I love her approach to this entire thing. Ooh.
I found out that all the girls have private Instagram accounts.
we would put it on our close friends stories, and our close friends stories would only have the girls in the program, so we thought it would be okay.
I was kind of scared because I didn't want to like put anyone out there like on the spot or like out anyone.
Nobody
This is
knows
part
what
of
the potential sound of our group is.
Rainy
And that build up, that
being a
hype
K-pop
around our
idol.
project.
We're not allowed to train until she says so.
The program, it might just be discontinued. There might be eliminations happening.
What you put online and what people see and what people think about you and all that shit. Ooh, child.
Decided to eliminate you from the program. It is not based on skill set. It is based on you sharing an original song. And I know that the account was private, but it did have people following it. They're outside of the program.
No, that is not true.
It is true.
It is not true.
Aisha, I reviewed the account myself.
Missy, I screenshotted it as soon as we finished the meeting.
I reviewed the account myself.
That is not true.
I hope they bring in like 20 black girls.
Yeah,
At least
right?
one needs to make it.
Y'all, I cannot. I can't. What is happening? And there's like a little part of me that feels like it's not like they're trying to teach a lesson to the other girls, but a little bit of like, don't fucking play with our NDA again. Look what could happen to you. She's like trying so hard to keep it together. You know she is going to be like ugly crying, snot running down her face, sobbing as soon as she gets out of there. Privacy does not exist on the internet. Even if you think it is only between yourself and one other person, that data is out there. There is no privacy.
I'm gonna have you guys read out loud the social media rules that have not changed so that you are fully aware of what the rules are.
That is also part of being a K-pop idol. How many times do idols' careers end over a scandal that has nothing to do with anything? And that's it. Career is done. Yo, this shit is intense.
They're bringing in more people, and that's confusing us.
You're not a dancer who sings. And you're not a singer who dances. You are an artist.
We need a vocalist that will sell out stadiums. Anybody could be that final member that we need.
There she is. This show is so well produced. The fucking editing. This show is so well produced. Come on, my girl. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Lara. Y'all, everybody in the comments has been like, this show is an emotional roller coaster, and boy is it ever. So I mean, that whole social media thing, it is so true, and it sucks. Beyond even the people that we're seeing on the screen, there's an entire team that is behind every single decision that gets made. Every little detail, they are consulting back and forth to figure out like the best way to do it so that the group has the best chance to be as successful as possible. And then all of that gets derailed because somebody made an Instagram post or something got leaked or whatever. That would suck. That would suck. Not even just for you as an idol, but like there are so many other people whose lives and jobs depend on you. People are kind of very quick to be like, well, they're human beings. Like, just let them live. Let them do whatever. Like, why do we have to be so critical and judge them so much? But I think people forget that, like, as a public figure, you are a human being, and it's really important to have that space to be an individual, but you are also a product. And I know that sounds shitty to say, but that is the fact. That is just the reality. You are not just a person, you are a product. And that's a really difficult kind of tightrope to walk on. Ugh, it just hurts. It hurts so much. Even with the other evaluations where they're like, hey, you know, you're not really doing what it is that we want you to be doing as an idol, but it's still early, so we'll give you a chance. But this one, it was like, no, you're done. You made a mistake and you are done. I want to look her up now. I guess as eliminations happen, then we'll like do a quick little look them up and see what they're up to, because she's so talented. I'm going to check out more later. If any of you know, what is she up to now? Is she working on any new projects? What is she up to? Where can you find her? What is her next project? Anything? What has she done since being eliminated from the show? If anybody knows any more details, please let me know, because I'm so curious. I don't know if on talent alone she would have ended up in the group, but I do know that this is an awful way to be eliminated. And also, I'm really excited for Lara. I need them to get the rest of these girls in here like stat. don't make me one at a time. Like, you're just making it hard for everyone. You're making it hard for the new girls, and you're making it hard for everyone who's been here for months training together. But I am still excited for Lara to get here. And it's funny that she's being brought in for her voice. From the episodes of Dream Academy that I did watch, I was like, it's her stage presence. Every time I see a KATSEYE video, her and Megan, both of them, their stage presence, the way they just command the stage, unbelievable. From my very first reaction, I was like, she's the one, she's my girl, she's my pick, and she still is. I'm excited to see her dynamic with the other girls. Like, what's the personalities like? I'm tempted to watch another episode right now because I'm like, it's only an hour, but I actually think it's better for me to use this hour now to get these videos edited and uploaded. I'm gonna get these posted. Please, again, give me your comments. Write down below your thoughts on everything that we just watched and witnessed. Oh my goodness, I have so many feelings. If there are any interesting comments, again, I'll share them in the next video and we can continue the conversation. But yeah, I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this journey, and maybe in like 2 days, I will be back for the next episode. So yeah, I will see you all then. All right, y'all. Bye.